how to achieve success in challenging times. VaynerMedia CEO and social media sensation Gary Vaynerchuk is here to help all week long because we've been flooded with questions from fans, and a lucky few will get the chance to talk to Gary V live in just a moment. But first, here's a look at who he is.
A lot of words to describe you: social media mogul, entrepreneur, internet personality, all this stuff. How would you describe yourself?
Gary Vaynerchuk is a jack of all trades, a 5-time New York Times best-selling author, a serial entrepreneur founding over 8 businesses.
This is my hobby. This is my passion. This is what I love to do. I love building businesses. This is fun for me.
A motivational public speaker.
I just knew that I was going to do my thing.
And a social media influencer, followed by more than 14 million people online.
The answer is you're not going to find nothing if you're still dwelling on what got you to this spot.
Using his massive platform to be the advice guru for Gen X and millennials.
One opinion, you of yourself, is the easiest way to get happiness.
And now he is here live to help reinvent you. Joining us now live from Hudson Yards is Gary V. Hey, Gary, how you doing, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you, Michael. Good morning.
Good morning. And we know you've amassed a huge following, over 14 million people online. So what is your secret to being successful in business?
In business, the key is self-awareness, Michael. You have to know what you are good at and what you like. So many people are chasing what they wish they were or where the money is, but this is a simple game of self-awareness. Are you good at it? And do you like it? Because you have to like it, because it's too hard if you don't.
And we know a lot of
The other thing that people complete...
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
The number one thing that people miss, Michael, that's right, Michael. The number one thing people miss also is patience. This takes a ton of time. This takes a lot of time. Everybody thinks they're going to make their first million in 5 seconds. It takes years and years and years and years. And then finally, love them more than you love yourself. Most people start a business thinking this business is going to buy me a boat and a house. You have to care about your customers and your employees most. And it's the employees part that most people miss. Love your employees the most, then your customers, then worry about yourself.
Wow, great advice right there. But what kind of questions? I know the pandemic, it's changed probably the questions that you're receiving and some of the things that you've been asked to advise on. So what kind of questions are you getting now for people who are struggling?
I mean, people are struggling in general because about perspective. They're just really upset. So I really tell them, you need to go into the gap. And let me explain, it's not the store. The gap is gratitude, accountability, and perspective. Are you just grateful? The reality is, are you grateful for what you have versus what you don't? Everyone's talking on Twitter and social and to their friends and each other about what they lost. I can't go on a vacation. I missed the office. But are you actually grateful for your health? Have you looked at the numbers? Then there's accountability. Are you actually accountable to make yourself happy? Instead of pointing the finger, Michael, you know this, everybody loves to point the finger. Instead of pointing the finger to the government, my office, my boss, this person, that person. Right now, America is incredible at pointing fingers. How about pointing thumbs? Are you accountable? What can you do to make yourself happy? And then perspective. The reality is, it's very simple. If you were watching this program with Michael and I right this second,
hey, Gary,
you need
Gary,
to
hold that thought. Hold that thought. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. He's not going anywhere. We're going to get more advice from Gary V when we come back, and we're going to have our audience that ask some questions as well. So just tweet it.